Betsy, we're watching a protest that is beginning to take shape now outside of a Cleveland police department.
That's right. It's over on the west side. Let's get out to Lynna Lai, who is near Cleveland's police's first district, where protesters have been gathered and now they're on the move. Lynna, are things peaceful? How are things out there right now?
Glad to tell you that it has been peaceful this afternoon. Wonderful. We are right in front of the 1st District Cleveland Police Headquarters on West 130th near I-71. Let me show you a little bit around. We have police blocking the West 130th coming down to the police station. Over here, there are a couple of armored vehicles. Cleveland Police had its own armored vehicle nicknamed Mother. This is the SWAT armored vehicle. The National Guard also showed up. And this is what is left left behind from the crowd that was earlier today, probably about 24 people. But this afternoon, it has been peaceful. People have been chanting their messages. This is what it looked like earlier this afternoon. The protest started about 3 o'clock and it lasted until about maybe 15-20 minutes ago. The crowd just, they were loud, they were proud, they were chanting their messages that Black Lives Matter. They were urging unity. And there was a particular poignant moment toward the end of the rally. The officers from the 1st District Police Headquarters, led by Commander Fay, actually approached the crowd, came over on the other side of the barriers, knelt with the crowd as a symbolic gesture of unity, and then they began to shake hands to show some camaraderie. After that, the crowd decided to move, marching down West 130th. Right now, we hear that they are marching along Lorraine Avenue. We've heard that they are marching toward the Lakewood Police Department, but that has not been confirmed. Right now, Cleveland Police have just been keeping watch with police helicopters overhead. There have been 2 flying up above. Right now, there are, again, marching on Lorraine Avenue toward the Lakewood Police Department. Their final destination is not clear, but we'll keep watching it, and we'll bring you another update coming up on what matters most at 6. Betsy?
All right, Lynna. So some police officers in the city of Cleveland taking notes from others and coming out to listen and to talk. Appreciate hearing that. Thank you very much. We'll continue to follow this, of course.
You bet.